Have you ever felt fear take control of you? The kind of fear that makes your chest heavy, your heart race, and your dreams look impossible. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown. It is like an invisible chain that holds us back. Today I will tell you a story of a young man named Arjun who walked into the jungle in search of the secret to defeating fear, and the old wise man who changed his life forever. The story begins with a young man named Arjun. He lived in a small village at the edge of a great forest. From the outside, he looked strong and healthy, but inside he carried a secret battle. Arjun was afraid of speaking up, afraid of chasing his dreams, afraid of failing. Whenever an opportunity came his way, his fear whispered, "You can't do it. What if you fail? What if people laugh?" And so he stayed silent, stayed behind and watched others move forward. One evening, after yet another day of regret, Arjun made a decision. He had heard of an old wise man who lived deep inside the jungle. People said this man had the answers to life's greatest questions. Arjun packed a small bag, said goodbye to his mother, and walked into the jungle, determined to find the secret to defeating fear. The path was not easy. The trees grew taller and thicker, shadows stretched longer, and strange sounds filled the air. The further he walked, the more fear grew inside him. Every rustle of leaves made him imagine danger. Every sound of a branch breaking made him think of wild animals. But he kept moving, whispering to himself, "I must find the truth. I cannot live like this anymore." After hours of walking, he entered a clearing. In the middle stood a massive banyan tree with roots like walls and branches like arms reaching to the sky. Beneath it sat the old wise man, his eyes closed, his face calm, his presence peaceful. His beard was long and silver, his clothes simple, and in his lap rested a wooden staff. Arjun bowed deeply and said, "Master, I have come from far away. I am tired of living in fear. Fear controls me, weakens me, and steals my dreams. Please tell me, what is the secret to defeating fear?" The old man opened his eyes slowly. They were deep, kind, and calm, like a quiet river. He smiled gently. "Sit down, my child. If you truly wish to defeat fear, you must first understand it. Tonight, you will not just hear my words, you will experience them." Arjun sat beside him, curious and nervous. The jungle around them grew darker as the sun sank behind the horizon. The cries of night birds echoed, and the rustling of unseen creatures filled the air. Fear started to rise in Arjun's chest again. The old man pointed to the shadows. "Do you see how the darkness grows as the sun sets? Fear is like this darkness. It spreads quickly and makes everything look frightening. But watch." He lit a small torch. Instantly, the shadows pulled back. The trees, once terrifying, now looked ordinary. "Fear," the old man said softly, "is like these shadows. It looks powerful, but it disappears when light comes. The light is knowledge, courage, and action. Fear grows only when you stay still in the dark." Arjun asked, "Master, how do I bring this light into my life? My fear feels so real, so strong." The wise man nodded. "Words alone are not enough. You must face fear directly. Tonight you will do 3 things in this jungle. Each will show you the truth about fear." Arjun's heart pounded, but he agreed. The first test began soon after. The wise man led Arjun to a rocky path where the sound of rushing water grew louder. At the edge, Arjun saw a narrow wooden bridge across a fast, dark river. The bridge shook in the wind. The water below looked deep and dangerous. The wise man pointed. "Cross it." Arjun froze. "What if the bridge breaks? What if I fall?" The old man's voice was calm. This is fear speaking. It shows you what might go wrong, but it hides the truth that you are stronger than you think you are. Step forward, one step at a time. Arjun's leg shook as he placed his foot on the bridge. The wood creaked. The river roared. His fear screamed louder with every step. But as he moved slowly, step by step, something strange happened. The fear did not disappear, but it grew quieter. When he reached the other side, his chest swelled with relief. He looked back and realized the bridge was not as dangerous as his mind had made it. The old man smiled. Do you see now? Fear told you a story of falling, but reality told you a story of strength. Remember this, most fears live only in the mind, not in the world.